woman in South Carolina is being charged with neglect because her 14-year-old child weighs 555 pounds.
That's disastrous.
Right. His name is Alexander, and he's obviously severely obese.
Mm-hmm.
So, the question here is she responsible for his health condition? Should she be charged with neglect, and should the government get involved in this situation?
Now, this is a rare instance where the TYT Supreme Court has really looked into the details of the case a little bit. Usually we like to shoot from the hip, right? But in the beginning, I would have said, he's 14 years old, 550 pounds, and we've got an issue in America, right? But when you read the quotes from the mom, she says, look, I'm working 2-3 jobs. I'm trying to do the best I can. Did I screw up sometimes and give him some fast food because I didn't have time to bake a proper meal? Yes, okay. Would I have liked to have been home sometimes to cook some low-fat meals? Absolutely. And she's like, look, you're going to take him away now, but we both need to go through this process. Well, if you're going to give us help, great. I can't wait for the help. Can we do it together? Mm-hmm. Now, the flip side to that is, he got to 550 pounds before, and she still hadn't hit the panic button. The government had to do it for her.
Right.
And they say, look, that sounds reasonable and such, but her actions were not reasonable before. That, he had a very high-fat diet and nobody was minding the store. So it's not a clear-cut case. What do you think, Justice Kaspari?
I don't know. Like you said, it isn't a clear-cut case. And TLC does a lot of specials on people who are living, with this disease of obesity. And first of all, it's an extremely difficult thing to control because these people have an addiction to food. And when you have an addiction to something like that, sometimes having a parent or having an authoritative figure telling you can't do this, you have to eat healthy, it doesn't work. In some cases, if, let's say, the mother only gives him healthy foods, right? He could easily pick up the phone, call, and get some takeout.
Yeah, where does he get the money? I mean, I feel like she should quit one of her 3 jobs so that he doesn't have the money. Don't give him the allowance. Don't put any. No, here's why I'm saying that. Like, if the kid's at 250, that, for a 14-year-old, wow, right? But I'm not going to that extreme. 350, 450, that's when I say, you know what? Not another crumb of food enters this house. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And your allowance is now a nickel. Okay, so good luck. And when I get home, we're going to eat, because you're 14 years old. Now, I don't know what else you're going to do. Are you going to commandeer a car? I mean, you don't have money. How are you going to do takeout,
right,
etc.? So, I mean, I think she should have gotten to that step before 550. Mm-hmm. But you take him away now. That's what I need the final judgment call on.
Do you take him away from his mother?
Yes.
I'd say no.
Jared Jackson.
Leave him with his mother, man. Who cares?
Who cares? Look at Justice Jackson.
I mean, not like who cares what happens to the kid, but like, what's that going to do?
Yeah, exactly. Where is he going to go? He's going to go with foster parents, and that's suddenly going to help his
this is going to be more of a thing that, if, as you said, if he has addiction to food, he takes like comfort the way some people do other things, smoking or whatever. I mean, going into a foster situation like that is going to throw you off even more. He's going to go into more.
I got it. I don't even need to go to the Chief Justice. Here's how we're ruling. What's her name?
The mother's name?
Yes.
Her name is Jerry Gray.
Okay, Mrs. Gray, or Miss Gray, this is how we're ruling here at the TYT Supreme Court. You've got 6 months. I'm going to give them back to you. Okay, you got to get them under 500 pounds. Am I not merciful? Am I not merciful? All right, and the state will help you, whatever programs we need to enroll you in, whatever, and I'm going to check back every 6 months, and we need to make real progress. But the first thing is, if that kid is 501 pounds 6 months later, you're done. You're not getting it done. I'm taking him back.